Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to TheNShow. And yeah, before we get into it, I would like to say thank you very much for all the support. And yeah, as usual, stay tuned to find out who our guest is. Alright guys, welcome back. Yes, and yeah, this week episode we'll be talking about digital marketing. So as you guys know, digital marketing plays a huge part in everything basically for your business and stuff and yeah, what so on. And we have a very special guest who is actually very specialized in this field. And yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, my name is Nick. So I'm Nick Lee. I'm currently working in one of the hardware and software company that we also provide digital marketing services to our client. But mainly it's more on O2O. The business model is to convert some of the offline business to online, and then we suggest them with our marketing plan. So we help them to develop the site and then to integrate with the digital marketing tools that are relevant to certain business industry. This is what am I doing so far since I graduated from my degree in APU in Asia Pacific University. So that time I was studying in digital marketing management, but afterwards I realized some of the tools that I learned is already outdated. So the real life start when I starting to work. This is my experience. So I'm working almost 7 months in one of the company at PJ. Yeah. So this is my introduction.
Wow, thank you. So basically your main strength is on website, is it?
Yeah, mainly it's on website because website is fundamental of starting up an online so-called e-commerce, or you want an information site to let people know what is your brand. You at least need something to show. So it's like a shop.
Maybe the audience don't know what is the digital marketing. So maybe can you explain roughly what is digital marketing?
Okay, so digital marketing is something that the digital world is basically what we know is online. So for traditional based marketing, it's more on printing flyers. We see billboards, we see all these LED advertisement on the highway or anything. So newspaper, press, all these are traditional way of marketing your products. Marketing is basically making something easier, more to sell. So let's say you sell this phone, you want to market it to the relevant person, so it will be easier for you to sell the market, to sell the product. So digital marketing is something more on the digital part. Let's say the first one is content marketing. So you create content, and then email marketing is how you convert the sales, you push the coupons, and then also you say there's a lot of people doing social media marketing, hiring KOLs. All these are specification on the digital marketing feature. So the most famous one, I guess, is social media marketing together with what we call it PPC. Yeah, PPC is something like pay per click. Let's say we do advertisement and people pay for the certain leads per cost, per leads is how much like that. So all these are digital marketing attributes. And the most important one, I think nowadays is affiliate marketing. So you will see a lot of people, they do cross-selling with the same market segment. They will cross-sell the products together. So all these are what we call that digital marketing attributes and content that we do.
Maybe you also can give some example of some great digital marketing tools that you think are great.
Okay, so but before I start talking about this, I will briefly go through about the website first. Normally when we do a digital marketing kind of execution on how we are going to help the client to reach their audience, target audience, right? We will need the client at least to have something so-called Facebook page, a normal Facebook page, a website, a decent website, so that you can promote your product, you can promote your services. So website is normally built up by like various ways. You can see a lot of containers nowadays. Not to say containers is a very super fast way that you can get your website done, which is like Wix, Squarespace, all these different what we call that is a content management system. So you buy this content management system with the hosting fee and the domain, then you tie up together with this company, then you will build a website very fast. Then for the traditional way, right, for normally people will start building up the website by using a dedicated hosting like AWS, VM Cloud, like local one, or you will buy a cPanel, exabytes, or you buy Hostinger, this kind of cPanel to spin off your instance, spin off your domain, then you will start your website. Okay, once your website is done, right, the recommended, I will say the digital marketing tools that I use to market my current site, my client site is basically, you can use, there's more than 10, actually more than 10 digital marketing tools, but the most relevant one, I think is, you can try Boost. Boost is Boost, Boost. The second one is what I'm using now is Wiser Notification. So all these two digital marketing tools is how you are going to track your Facebook pixel, track your email marketing, track your every campaign, how you are going to do it. So you integrate Facebook pixel, you integrate all the so-called social media data. I mean, Instagram and Facebook is linked together to your website. So by doing this, right, you are enabled to retarget your customer by knowing who is going to visit your site. So this method of approach is very crucial. If you, let's say, you sell products on your website, okay, you have payment gateway, you collect data. Yeah, so the marketing tools that I recommend more on digital marketing is Wiser Notification, because they have a lot of feature that is very user friendly. Let's say you want to FOMO your customer to buy certain products, right? You can use this Wiser Notification to the back office of this Wiser Notification is very clear, so you can know how many people on Facebook, how many people is on your email marketing. Then you can set it accordingly with your campaign. So I recommend to use this tool.
There are a lot of like digital marketing like ways and how to do it, but why do you think, right, on your opinion why do you think digital marketing is so important for a business? Because sometimes the business, they just want to do like traditional way, and like, oh, it's okay we stay offline, we stay off from online stuff. But why do you actually think that digital marketing is so important for business, no matter what is the size, small or big? Yeah, why do you think it's so important?
But okay, for this question, right, normally I would say it's diversification of your business leads, your business sales. So no matter we are selling products or services, we need to diversify all our so-called assets, our data, our content to more people. So like, let's say the first importance why traditional business they need to go online is because like pandemic, for example, MCO, people are using phone and laptop and devices more than they go out. So the way of getting through your products advertisement campaign is through Facebook, is through social media, is through opt-in. Opt-in is like, let's say you see any games or anything, suddenly opt-in one advertisement. So these are ways or method to target and then to reach your customer with very lower cost. This is a second reason why you should go digital marketing. The cost is much more cheaper than you advertise on the billboard. Let's say if you put one single advertisement on Federal Highway, it might cost you more than millions or few hundred thousands for that certain advertisement, because it's very different than the digital marketing way of approach. If let's say digital marketing, you just need to pay for the website, you need to pay for the email marketing channel, you need to pay for the pay-per-click at Facebook, something like that. So this is the major reason why I suggest my client to go online. Then there's one more reason actually. Quite a few numbers of my clients, they are doing very good in offline. Means their business model is more on maybe B2B, B2C. They actually no need to go online to sell their products or to reach their clients. But one thing is, I give an example. Let's say your client suddenly midnight, 2 a.m., they want to purchase a pain relief plaster. Okay, you are selling this product. So they want to make payment and get their products urgently because of the needs of their needs is already there. Suddenly midnight, right? He feel like his muscle is very pain. Then suddenly he see your advertisement online. Then he want to make payment and purchase your products. Or if the clients have any question to ask, like, does this product cause allergic to my skin or something like that? Then he might as well go through your website and ask this kind of question. If your website provide like lifetime search, the customer service is very prompt in the chatbot, right? You integrate this chatbot, then you will reply it directly within seconds. So your customer will feel, hey, this company is very efficient on knowing customers' needs and wants. So like when I talk to no matter chatbot or I not talk to any customer service, they will get in touch with the customer and say, oh, maybe we'll get back to you shortly, or this product is what. So you can estimate your client's FAQ and then to give a very, very crucial and very good answer based on your prediction. So normally if offline, it's very hard for you to do this kind of thing. In order to raise your brand, we call it brand equity, also brand equity. So people will say, oh, this brand very good because they reply me very fast. I text them at midnight, also they reply me. Or I ask anything, I will see my answer on the website. So yeah, this is a very common seen advantage of digital marketing.
Right. And I think it will increase the revenue right? Because of like you have, it's good that you have both way. Means if it's offline, you have your normal business, and online you have your own another business, I think, coming in. And as we know, like last year MCO and stuff, so everything have been turning to online, and everyone is taking advantage of like social media platforms such as like Facebook, Instagram and stuff. So my next question is actually like how to make your social media campaign stand out from others. As we know, like we all know, we've seen a lot of like social media campaign, and sometimes we just like skip because it's like too frequent that we see it. But actually, based on your like experience and stuff, actually, how do you think that we can make it more stand out or outstanding? Yeah.
Okay. For this question, right, it depends on which industry. So from my experience, like clients, they actually they have different kind of lifestyle. They they get in touch with different environment every day. So let's say we want to push our products to them. Most of people, they will think, I just spread out everything. Like I will just key out every product selling point. Okay, I key out all the features of the product. Then people will see, oh, this product is what, and then I buy. Normally, for me, I won't see all the features, all the detail of the product. I will just see, oh, let's say I got acne problem. This product can solve my acne problem within 1 week or two weeks, maybe. Then with free consultation, then I might as well make an order. So we call this a CTA, call to action. So for this question, right, it depends on the product and services itself, which type of product. But the most important thing is not to only sell your product to customer, but to provide a solution. Then your campaign itself, right, need to be planned by quarter. This is I think it's very crucial. So you can plan precisely on which campaign. Like let's say these 3 months I want to do Facebook marketing. I want to focus on social media marketing. I want to achieve what kind of outcome. I want to have my brand awareness. I want to have my sales figure come in like how many percent from the traditional way. So by setting up a goal and objective of this campaign, right, you will find the solution with your budget, within your budget. Let's say I have 2K. I want to spend this 2K on designer. I want to hire a designer to help me to design, or I want to spend this 2K on you. I mean, 2K is very less lah. Let's say if you want to do it very dynamic on the social media channel, you might as well need to hire a photographer or videographer to help you film a video, or very impactful KOL, key opinion leader, to help you to promote. Impossible for you to like spend 2K and achieve all this in a single period time. So you can diversify, you can separate the campaign into four quarters. Each quarter, you maybe spend 3K or 4K on different things. Okay, maybe this quarter I spend on creating free delivery campaign, or I give you free product, PWP, purchase with purchase. Let's say you buy my products, you purchase with purchase of another product. So people will trigger their call to action, trigger their needs and want, and then based on the campaign itself, you only design what kind of copywriting, what kind of poster, what kind of pictures that you want to do on the particular campaign. So campaign is not necessarily meaning that the content that you put on the social media or your website. Content marketing is content marketing. Campaign is more like a planning. So how are we going to plan within this year to achieve certain outcome of the business? So this is my sharing of this particular thing.
What are the ways, right, that can we actually generate more leads online?
Leads, basically leads is what we call it. We need to have a very quality leads. Let's say I'm also doing real estate. So real estate, for example, we need to have people that can afford the project. So we don't want to have like people studying high school, they just PM us to view a showroom. It's a waste of time. So leads is something like we want a very quality leads. So how are we going to get leads very efficiently? Is basically you can go through a lot of method. But the method I'm using now is I'm actually developing a appointment kind of plug-in and software to my clients, so they can market their URL to any sort of content marketing or their own website, or even QR code to stick on their retail shop. So people can get in touch with the URL. Okay, they can go into the website, they can go into that particular section, and then to book the service. Okay, so as I mentioned, property, right? Property, normally a lot of people you see they do advertisement based on Facebook. So Facebook is very good for like real estate agents to get their leads, quality leads. Let's say I put a lot of cost. I mean, I put a lot of effort on the copywriting. I put a lot of effort on the project details. Then I might as well get a very quality leads if I target the right audience, then to get in touch with me. So I will talk more about, like, let's say you want to get leads from your traditional business. For example, my client is running a driving range at Kota Damansara, let's say. So how they are going to market this? We help them to develop this appointment software, and then we do out of office presentation of the QR code to their television in the driving range. So when people come to the golf course, right, they can play, then they can see the advertisement on the television, then they can scan the QR code, go into the appointment link, and book the appointment, make their purchase on the particular link. So this is one of the way to catch the funnel, catch the customer in this kind of business. Then leads will come in by using appointment software, or you want to use social media content. All these methods are very, how to say, it depends on what's your cost, and it depends on how niche is your market. Let's say your market is very niche, like property. on property is very, I think the market is niche. So you need to have a very particular understanding on your market, your demographic, okay, or your market segmentation, your targeting of your product. Only you can design which method you are going to use to generate leads.
Right. So, like as we know, right, we have a lot of like digital marketing strategies and platform and all this, right? On your opinion, lah, do you think that we should focus on only one strategy or we should diversify like to a lot of like different strategy?
Okay, if you are saying that your business is a startup company, you might as well go with a few options first. I mean, let's say you want to go with an e-commerce website with a very simple Facebook pixel, so you can link your customer from the Facebook channel, I mean from social media to your website and make conversion. So this is a very decent way of utilize your Facebook traffic to your website, make conversion. Then after making conversion, right, maybe normally people will do follow up based on email marketing, retarget the customer. So if you ask me, is this the only way of approaching the particular market? There's much more than this lah. But if you have more than 3 or 4, why not you just try to use different sorts of way to approach? Because this is one of the, depends on your company vision. Some company, they might as well think only to get this level. Their benchmark is like this. So they want to achieve this first, and then only step by step they go to another stage. So within this period of time, right, they only can do what they can do. So they need to like focus on designing their website first, or doing their Facebook page first, or focusing on the design first. These are all the different strategies that is like a fundamental. Once you build this, okay, only you can move up to the second one. Maybe you want to target on doing a very good video, or hiring a copywriter that can write a very impactful content for you. So yeah, you can try 1 to 3 first. Then after 3 months or 4 months, you evaluate the result based on the first 1 quarter or 2 quarters. Then you move on with the existing plan, or you want to change the plan. Yeah, this is how we can, normally how I would suggest my plan to do.
Right. Okay, so we move on. So as you know, like sometimes people who graduate from a digital marketing degree, sometimes they create their own agency and freelance like digital marketing for some company. On your experience or maybe that you have seen, what do you think is the common mistake that digital marketer makes, and why should we avoid it?
Common mistake, because I'm also I'm not to say I'm a very experienced digital marketer. I'm just starting off like few months, within like 7 months, 8 months. But I could say, for me myself, if I wanted to improve more, there's 2 ways to improve very fast. The first way is to keep on reaching different clients, and then don't hesitate to share whatever you can apply. I mean, whatever you learn, you just apply. So when you get in touch with different clients, right, you realize like there's different sorts of people. So when they give you different input, you give them your output based on what you learn, what you can suggest. But normally, after 3 or 4 months, you realize like for me, I will keep on doing. But then the second mistake comes, which I will stop to learn. I will stop to like explore more stuff. So this is one of the common challenges for myself. If let's say I get in touch with a lot of clients, then I do. After 3-4 months, I start to stop learning, because I thought like, oh, maybe my method is already very optimized. I can use that for all the clients. That I stop learning. So when you are start to have this kind of mindset for myself, if I start thinking like this, it will be obstacles for me to move on to a higher level, because there's much more thing for us to explore. Digital marketing is not only for today or tomorrow. maybe 1 year after, there's another trend coming. You need to catch that wave. So you need to catch the wave, you need to follow whatever people are thinking by using a relevant way. So you need to have a certain skill set and then improve and update. Like keep on learning on different skill set so that we can help more clients to achieve what they want. So stop to learn is one of the obstacles for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think digital marketing is like a very free world. It means like you get to do, it's like how to say, it's about being creative in like how you're going to achieve your maybe your goal for your company and stuff. Yeah, that's why I think it's true that we have to keep learning in this kind of like industry. All right. So before we end our podcast today, do you have any advice for those who just started, becoming a freelance digital marketer, or just came out from college and stuff? Yeah, do you have anything maybe to share to them?
Basically, I think I have shared a lot, but today's sharing is just a brief introduction because impossible for me to go so detailed. Somehow I'm a very not so senior digital marketer. So yeah, I mean, to conclude today's sharing, I would say if you are very interested in knowing what are the methods to sell product easily or make like campaigns or make very good marketing strategies to your clients, okay, then throughout the period of time, right, the most important thing is to not only to get in touch with people and learning, but also always empty your cup. Always empty your cup and then think as I'm still new. I'm still new in the industry. I still wanted to learn more. Okay, so that you explore something like very good ideas that very fresh. The idea is very, very good for you to so-called develop. Okay, like let's say I'm doing a website now. So normally I will see a lot of designer how they design the UI UX for clients, the user interface. Then after I go through a lot of websites, right, I will feel that this person they do website like this is a more better way for me to approach my client's customer. So I will learn how do they do this, and then why do they do this. So it's a combination of whatever you learn. Okay, so you just explore others people work and then make it your own piece. Then you just use that as your journey. Like throughout your journey, you just use that to improve and improve. So this is my advice. And then for people that are graduating, right, digital marketing is not only freelancing and you just go and work for a certain company. But for me, I choose the second path. Is like to work on a small scale business organization. Then I can do everything by myself. I mean, I can explore project management. I can get in touch with clients. I can do presentation, all this kind of thing. So it's a harvest for me to grow. If let's say I want to organize the whole company, so I need to have this kind of skill set. So yeah, it depends on what kind of work environment you want. For me, I'm quite satisfying with my current situation.
Okay, nice. And guys, by the way, if you don't know, let me repeat this again. Nick is actually doing a website, for business and stuff. And yeah, I will leave all his details in the description below, so that if you guys wanna like do website or interested, yeah, you can find Nick. And yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Thank you very much, Nick, for being here and sharing the knowledge about digital marketing to everyone. And I hope you guys out there can learn a lot. And if you like it, just like, share, subscribe. And yeah, as usual, guys, see you guys in the next episode.